to Mateus. What a chance! It's in! And a goal on debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Williams. Well read to gain possession. A good advantage played by the ref. Mateus. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play. This could be threatening. Mbele now. Vitinha. Williams. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Showing good wit with this attack. Williams. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Gets past really nicely. Mbele. And they want to see a shot here. Is this the equaliser? And it's there! The lead didn't last long. They're back level already. So they're level at 1-1 and off they go. And United showing really good width here. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Plenty of space to attack now. They need to be better on the ball than that. Good challenge, and a throw-in will follow. Zambrotta. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Marcus Thuram. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Mateus. But it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Mbele. Players waiting in the centre. Passing and the movement is good here. Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. Macario. Chance for the lead. They've scored, and that gives them a priceless lead. So off we go at 2-1 now. Ball. Macario. Zambrotta. Rooney. Hina. Real opportunity. Well, that's what he's there for. It's a good stop. possession lost. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. Williams. United recovering possession well. And this could be crucial defending. It's a corner and possibly the chance to go further in front. Struggling to keep the ball there. The ball just won't stick with anyone here. The attack brought to an unceremonious end has to be in the book for that. Now it needs a good ball in. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. No stopping him yet. And that has stopped any potential danger. Marcus Thuram. That's not a good challenge, to put it mildly. And now all eyes on the ref. Ina. That will be a corner. And the ball comes in. Well, not quite fully away here. And the move has come to an end. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And we're back underway for the second 45. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Now, this might be promising. Musiala. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. And the ball is back with Jerzy Dudek. Carlos Alberto. Macario. United in a really strong position now. Macario. Lothar Matthäus. Now there might be a chance developing for United. Well, we've seen a top player at the top of his game up to now. It's been a performance of the highest quality.
Well, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? He's taken his goals so well, but it's everything about his play that's quality. Wouldn't surprise me if he gets his hat-trick in the second half.
Matthäus. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Oh, and he'll have to settle for a couple for now. No hat-trick yet.
Well, you can see how much he wants the match ball. He's been clinical so far. Not quite this time, though.
be in possession. Now, there could be something on in a moment. Chance now for a quick transition. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Alvarez. Has to keep it here. That looks like a good advantage played. Zambrotta. Alvarez. Pino. Could be dangerous. Let's open up for it. It's there! And this doesn't happen often, so it's extra special when it does. It's a debut hat-trick. And away we go again at 3-1 now. That's gone out of play. Throw in to come. Vitinha. Good work to beat the marker. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. Mateus. No need to stop the play. On they go. Alvarez. A move of real promise developing. Rudy. Cario. A little sloppy on the ball there. Both teams guilty of being careless in possession. Mateus. Cario. And against the post. And nothing coming from their play in the end. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building there. Making decent progress here. Musiala. Vitinha. Oh, what a really good save that was. Firm in the tackle. It'll be a throw. Oh, was it or wasn't it? No foul in the ref's view. The referee playing advantage. And this might be promising. Alvarez. Genuine chance. Vitinha. There's a chance for them to go now. And stopped in their tracks with and that's a bad one. Just how bad is down to the referee. Alvarez. Zambrotta. Looking to put the cross in. And the danger is cleared.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Well, hello to you and welcome to another exciting game brought to you by EA TV. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. We've got action from the Champions Finals coming right up. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Cheers, Guy. Well, I'm sure both managers will be given the final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
The ball is rolling. We're underway. Here's how United line up today. Gianluca Zambrotta starts with Carlos Alberto as fullbacks, and they go with just one in attack. A really good interception to take the ball. It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here. Macario. Dina. Chance to deliver into the box. Cuts it back. To Etienne. No, that's superb from the defender. Lampard. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Well, it's no surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Yeah, what a game he had last time out with his hat-trick. His link-up, his finishes, his movement, absolutely top class. Let's see what he can do today.
Oh, and he's left his man behind. That's where it ends with the ball won this time. Genuine chance. doesn't. Vinicius Junior. There's room to do something here. Now to deliver a good ball in. Oh, a great chance. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. Nicely played. Saw the threat and stopped it. Adeyemi. And he didn't. Get back onside quickly enough.
No, he didn't, and it was just a poor choice of pass. He needs to be more aware of the situation and give him time to get back on side.
Great chance here. And that's a great bit of goalkeeping. That's what he's there for. Vinicius Junior. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Lampard. And possession given away. Adeyemi. The chance to cross here. And it will now be a corner. Over it comes. The best we can say is you always like to see it tried.
Well, he has got to be audacious, hasn't he? But got it all wrong. Well off target in the end.
And they've got it back now. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. United in a really strong position now. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Lovely incisive ball. The crowd urging him to shoot. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
Hello, hello. Now you can hear me, right? I don't know why it did that. Can you hear me now? So you guys couldn't hear me this whole time? You guys couldn't hear me this whole time, or did it just do that? Let me go play this back on YouTube and check. Guys, did you guys just see what just happened? Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, so listen. So check this out. I've been talking that whole time, bro. Oh, well. I'm 2-0 right now. Well, 1-0, but listen what just happened. So this dude could hear me, so I guess it was connected through my thing. So listen. So that dude goes up 2-0. And I'm like, bro, is this, how are you moving so smooth? Like, is all your games connected this good? I wanted to know. And then he says, I'm like, it feels like you're definitely cheating. He says, no cheats. But, bro, he left the game. You guys seen that. This is a player. And he said, I didn't leave. And so I was like, bro, what do you mean you didn't leave? You were up 2-0. And it's like, dude, it's so obvious. Like how, like, it was so, he was moving like boom, boom, boom. I was so delayed, like worse than usual. And then he left or something happened. What I think is his hotspot disconnected. No, I just changed it in my OBS. For some reason, my OBS, it was clicked off. Who knows why? But bro, so that dude up 2-0 just leaves, bro. Look, I got all my objectives and everything. And it was just totally lagged out, like worse than you could ever see. Like 100% he was working off a hotspot or something. And then boom, it just disconnects. And then the dude just goes, I didn't leave. And I go, well, what do you mean? Then what happened? You're up 2-0 and then look, you left the game. I mean, you guys saw it. So what is this goofy shit that these idiots do, bro? I mean, I was literally destroying that dude, and it was bad, and then it got worse and worse and worse, and then he leaves the game and then says, I didn't leave. Like, bro, what? What are you talking about, dude? What are we doing here, you know? It's crazy. Between the all-white kit glitch yesterday to this. All right, so Jarvis, what I was telling you is the 4213 came in like within, I think it came in 23 or 24. They brought in a new system. Then they took out all center forwards. You know, it used to be a 4-3-2-1 with two center forwards. It would be a 4-4-1-1 with a center forward. And then now it's just a 4-4-1-1 with a cam, right? And when they did that, like nobody was using 4-2-1-3. Nobody was using it at all, okay? Next thing you know, Anders Vergang makes it popular at a pro event, starts dominating with it, and then everybody and their brother starts using it, and now everyone realizes like it's beyond the most powerful system. And it's literally the way Anders was using it. Just playing through balls through the seam, up, back, through type of situations. If you play it with skill, if you don't play with skill, you just constantly pressure the ball, then play through balls. And unfortunately, with how powerful it is, I mean, if you're playing to compete, this is what you're going to be using. You can use 4-2-2s and 4-4-2s and 4-2-3-1, and I'm not saying you won't have success. Some players have to use the wings more, so they'll go with that. But this is easily the most powerful setup. So yeah, this is all anybody's using, is this. It's annoying. It's kind of like the pencil dick formation in eFootball, where it's just everything's up the middle. And then in UFL, the 4-1-2-1-2 wide's pretty powerful, but that game's all about glitches. So no matter how much you set up in, I mean, the 5-back a lot of people don't like over there, but it's mainly glitches. So yeah, so I don't understand, dude. I mean, I don't understand what's going on with some of these players. But how suspect is that, bro? He's like, that's a new one. What are you talking about? It's like, bro, I couldn't even fucking move, and then all of a sudden you turn into Pele out there, really, because only you're the only one moving, and then you get disconnected or you leave or whatever, and then he just denies it. I didn't leave. Like, I think he forgets. Like, these people are idiots, bro. What are you talking about? I didn't leave. So your hotspot fucked you over or what? So yeah, we're going back to 1-0. But it's no different than that disconnect glitch. Like if you go play, if you guys want to see what I'm talking about and don't know, go register for these tournaments, right? So you can see here, if you go back, I've won 17 of these sons of guns right here. But it would have been way more, except for whenever you go in, right? Whenever you go into those, you play these players that disconnect all the time. You guys saw that one player. I went in, I beat him 2-0. The last tournament, this is when I was done. Beat him 2-0. All of a sudden he quits, but then he gets the win. And the way he did it, it like froze me up. Like, these guys know how to do random shit. And none of us know, but there's people that are naive, and just because they don't know how to do it themselves, they're like, oh, that can't be happening. I asked him, and he said, no, of course he didn't do anything wrong. Well, no kidding, you idiots. By idiots, I'm saying those people naive enough to, you know. Like, I don't know how rocket ships work, but I'm not stupid enough to be like, man, there's no rocket ships. That's all made-believe, man. You really think a rocket went into space? I have no idea how they could do that. There's no way it's real. You know, it's just like, bro, there's plenty of stuff out there that you don't know about that happens. So there's no doubt cheaters in this game that are toying with it. And hopefully, whatever this shit is FC26 is doing, it deters them enough. We'll have to find out. The defense is in a flat back 4. And then you got your 2 CDMs. Where do you see a diamond at, big dog? I'll go back to my formation one sec. Where are you seeing a diamond, buddy? My game just froze. This game, bro. Hey, make sure you pre-order FC26 so you can play this fantastic game. If you noticed, I made an extremely smart decision of committing 100% to this amazing game. Play now. It's the best game ever, as smooth as a baby's bottom. If you get used to restarting the game all the time and half the time having to play a half-lag joke of a game out on the pitch, you'll really love it. And only $99.99. Yeah, but there's no diamond in it. Asking to learn. Oh, no, you're fine, Jarvis. You're fine, but I'm saying there's no diamond in it, big dog. I'm trying to go back to it. It froze up. We're going to walk through it together, buddy. If you have a few extra bucks and you're of age, meaning like you can't, I'm not saying steal mom's credit card. I don't know how old you are, but if you're over 18, you should join the Discord, bro. Because this is the type of stuff you can get. What the fuck? Guys, what in God's green earth is this? What goes on in this fucking game, guys? I mean, I think that last dude I played was a gosh dang hacker. I'm serious. What's all this random? According to law FHG8B82, you are not allowed to get into this area. That's what it said. It said FHGHBH2. Alright, so Jarvis, so there's no diamonds in here. So check it out. We're going to walk through this together, buddy. You ready? Sweeper Keeper, build up. Dudek, super fast, especially with the boosted stats, and he's got rush out. Plus far reach, making him a super steal. So this Dudek, even though Dudek's not typically good, he's a beast. But anyway, Sweeper Keeper build up always, because you want to be able to rush out and steal the ball off the attacker's foot if and when they get through. It'll save you some goals. Defender, defender, always on these two. Fullback, balance, always on these two. So you have a flat back four. Only time these wing backs are going to move up is if you manually trigger them or dribble the ball with them. This is my true number 6. But Mateus, as a deep line playmaker, pretty much plays next to him because they're both in the defensive, has the defensive focus. The only difference is on defense, they're here, and then with the ball, Mateus actually goes a little further back. Okay? But he's the one who's going to have the ball and potentially push up further, Mateus, even though he's a little back there, right? Then you have, with the ball in the attack, with Shadow Striker. Now with Playmaker, Macario would be a little further back, but your cam in this setup with the Shadow Striker attack is going to be making runs in beyond your striker. So you almost get like, sometimes it looks like a 4-4-2. Sometimes this player's getting the ball as a true number 10, like in this area right here. And then obviously these two players tuck in just a bit, but they're operating. Notice the seams between them broke my defense, right? And then go up to the attack. So picture the defenders. Both Puteus and Pena, or whoever your wingers are working in between these seams. That's why this is such a dangerous setup. Everybody's making runs in between every seam. You got Pena and then Rooney or Macario making runs in between the seam of the opponent's defense here. And you got Puteus and either Rooney or Macario making runs in this seam but on the other team's defense. Shoot, if you dribble with Mateus, you can even shoot through that gap, or at the very least shoot through and then play a through ball. So you constantly have those through ball lanes open. Now, that's why everyone's parking the bus and trying to clog up this middle area, which is why a lot of times you're seeing that open run down the wing, and then you run in, and unfortunately when there's delay, you can't, there's not much movement you can do within there. If you remember when I was playing through the week, I would make that inline run, and then I would do it 2 or 3 times, then fake like I was going inline, cut in, finesse shot, right? Then I would finesse shot a couple times, fake like I'm going finesse, dribble the line, fake like I'm driving inline, cut it back to one of my strikers. That's what I did almost every time because they're so used to how players normally use it. But when there's kind of delay, unfortunately this is even more prominent, but for a worse reason, because then you can just hit those through balls and try to get a shot off and try to keep it simple and get shots before the opponent can block it because of the delay. So hopefully that helps you, bro. But you see, this isn't a very good representation because Macario, I wish I had a line I could draw for you. Macario is going to be making runs in between. Let's pretend Rooney, Pena, and Puteus are defenders right now. Let's just pretend. Macario is going to make runs in between Rooney and Puteus, in between Pena and Rooney. Right? And then Rooney will act off of that. So it works very, very good. It's very, very powerful. The 4-2-3-1 is typically powerful when it's not lagging because you'd have one striker here. Then let's just pretend these are my 3 cams. Let's just pretend Puteus and Claudia aren't here. Let's just pretend. The difference is you have 3 players either receiving the ball here or making the runs into these spaces. Or say Rooney makes a run out wide, then Macario could make a run in. And then like Edson, if he was a cam, would come work with Rooney, you know, and maybe it would be a ball from, you know, Mateus up to Rooney. Rooney lays it back here to Macario. Macario gets it, and now Edson's overlapping here. So Macario plays a through ball here, right? And then once Edson Alvarez gets it, he can lay it across, and maybe you have Mateus running in now for the finish, or it could be Rooney or Macario. So the 4-2-3-1 can work great too. The reason why it's not as powerful as a 4-2-1-3 anymore is because you can spam those through balls, and these players are immediately releasing. They're not in cam duties, right? They're in those inside forward winger duties. So it's just even more players pushed up even further to get even more through balls. Less football, more spamability. Let's call it that. So, who knows why the game's freezing? Who knows what the fuck's going on here? But let's go into this SBC. That player still never answered me when I was like, bro, what do you mean? Well, why did... Bro, dead serious, like, go check O Gamester FC. OGAMESTER FC. I'm literally just asking for the sake of all of us curious, like, when the game lags, when it does all this stuff, what's going on, bro? It's truly to help people. So, I'm not trying to, like, just... You know, if you have an explanation, but you were up 2-0, I couldn't move, and the next thing you know, it disconnects, and now you're saying, oh, I didn't leave the game. Like, what do you mean the game disconnected? Can you explain that? Hopefully he really answers, bro. Man, I should have maybe waited and done this Puskas. Puskas is a beast. But this Rooney's incredible, guys. I'm telling you, he moves so well for being a stocky little dude. All right. All right, let's get Rooney. $89. 289s is all we have left. But I need a TOTS player, bro. That's the thing that sucks. No, I have one. Look. I have one. Damn. And by the way, Macario's a beast. Shout out to the American playing cam for me right now. Pretty crazy, huh? 88. Oh my god, dude. Oh, so close. I think I have to get rid of some of my bench players to be able to get her. Or him. Said her, what the hell? Hold on, let me see something. Got it. Man United player. Fudge, Sickles, and Gravy. We'll go get a Man United player. Hold on. I got one, so I got one team left, guys. One team left. We need a Man U player, though. I'll go buy one. Screw it. Transfer market, league, Premier League, club, Man United. Oh no, I wanted to add him to the fucking L. Fat fingered it, guys. That's what I get. Whoa. I'll kick your ass if you froze again, dude. I swear. Guys, you see what you got to deal with in this shitty game, though? They better fix all this. It's almost unbelievable. I mean, how annoying is this? Can you imagine? This does not happen with other football games. This is what my boy Kiyoma the Rapper is talking about. It's just the dumbest thing you've ever seen, dude. The menus freeze up constantly. The game lags constantly. That's the only thing making me think some of these players definitely aren't creating issues, but there's no doubt some are. It's just too many coincidences. There's no doubt you have those players that don't want to see the game get better. They look at it as a way, oh, I can maybe win if it's like this. Oh, I can make it worse by doing this. Yeah. But yeah, it's freaking, look at this, guys. Having to restart every 2 seconds because the game's freezing. Like, bro, you can't even get through a menu session anymore. Like, what did you guys do to FC? EA Sports, whoever okayed this game to go out, you should be fired. Hopefully you were fired. And no problem, Jarvis. You're welcome, buddy. I just saw that. All right, hold on. So, boom. Of course. So we'll go like this. Boom. All right. Where the fuck did the Man United player go? Didn't I just grab him? What the fuck happened? There he is. There we go. All right, so 89. One more team to complete, guys. One more team. That's all I need. Unfortunately, dude, I think that was like all my fodder. I'm going to have to get rid of some of the subs. Oh, well, we can get rid of some of them, dude. I ain't going to use all them subs. Come on, man. Let's be smart here. Start from scratch. Squad builder. So this is what we're working with, bro. 80, and we have to get it to 89. So check this out. Out of these players, I'm not going to use... Coman's not going to go in at all, for sure. Probably not Lampard either. Romero still could. $17 players. Trevino ain't gonna come in. I like Ratigi over him. So I packed Trevino. Now Trevino is going bye-bye. Alright, so now we go through and we do this. $85, okay. Damn, I forgot the other 85s that were gold rare. 750. We need more 85s. Oh, Hummels. $86. Oh, we got one right here. Madison. $87. Hopefully this does it. 2 more 85s. Damn 87. Come on, one more, guys. One more. We're so close. I think we got like 2 more games anyway, too, before Rooney's done. Damn, 88. So close. No way it did it again, guys. There's no way it did it again. There's no way. Leave in the comment section if this is your FC25 experience. I mean, this is a joke. They should be ashamed, bro. They should be ashamed. Isn't this pitiful? Bro, so all that building I just did, I'm going to have to redo? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Dude. Come on, Lampard and Gervinho, then we can just be done with it. Those are the ones I'll get rid of. And we will have Wayne Rooney, my favorite player in the world. I'm staring at 3 of his books as we speak. If you guys are fans of reading books, I strongly suggest. The other 2 are kind of BS. Get his first one. And they have different names from around the world, I learned. But his first one he released was badass. The next 2 is kind of like, oh, I got a deal to make 3 books, so I'm just going to put a bunch of shit down. But the first one took him from his childhood all the way up to pro. And then, like, into his golden years. The next one was his golden years, and the third one was more like second half of his golden years. But the next 2, I mean, there's some decent stuff in them, but the first one was really good. I couldn't put it down. All right. See? So I'm going to go clear squad. Squad builder. Quality gold. We'll do all. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Just trying to enjoy some football here. Wait, I don't have my Man U player in there yet. It didn't have me buying him? If it freezes, I swear. Guys, where's the Man U player? Oh, that was the other squad. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Oh, it's got to be a Tots. No. Say goodbye to Ratigi, guys. Say goodbye to Ratigi. He's going. No, he's not a Tots anymore because I did a... No! Oh, he was a Tots. Alright, let's go get a team of the week. Let's go get a team of the week. Alright. Squad builder. Quality golds. All boom. All right. And this should do it. Store. Wayne Rooney. Footies. Absolute animal. Finally, they give him good play styles too. I hate how everything of his was always focused on that power shot, which is really good. I actually saw some players that were mad about his power, not having power shot. Because that's like Rooney's thing, dude. You know, he hits bombs from far, but he's so much better than that as a player. So it's good that this footies, you can actually use them. All right, hold on. So man, what a joke. 3 menu freezes to get Rooney. But he's worth it. He's worth every penny. He's worth every penny, guys. All right. Coleman's in there. There's Lampard. Now I gotta get a bunch of 83s or 85s. Quality, because I just spent them, you know. Oh, I can only get one. I can only afford one right now. That's right, I'm just going to get an 84, and I might have to get rid of Ratigi. Might just have to be what it is, boys. Man, if I could get 3, 4, 5. It's alright. Ratigi it is. No, that would be silly, wouldn't it? We have 2 games to get enough coins, so we'll get it. We have it all set up now, at least. Alright. There you go. Man, the menus in this game, bro. I swear, dude. Where am I at on daily plays? One more. Okay, let's get it. Come on. Give me some good connection since you put me through hell there. Bombito and Alexandro. I still might start Romero over Alexandro. They're kind of fighting for that spot. Let's go ahead and wear the burgundies today, ladies and gents. Opponent left, huh? But yeah, I forgot you can do that in FC where you can see who you're playing. Indo Whispers. No way. No way. That totally looks like someone who would sit there and do some bullshit. I ain't going against Indo Whispers. I want a regular PSN picture. And no 69 in your name either, because those tend to be those. Screw it, let's play only Drew. Let's see what only Drew has for us, guys. That wasn't a regular picture, but whatever. Let's test my theory out. Whoa! Hey, what was that? Whoa, what's up? Did you see my player run 70 yards out of the way? Oh my god, dude, it's 72-second delay. Oh dear goodness. We messed up. We messed up. I guess every game's just going to be like this, huh? Of course. What a loser, dude. This is... Bro, exactly what they're getting rid of. Exactly, dude. So I made the mistake. So that's what I'm talking about, man. Look, this is all this loser is going to do. And it's gone in FC26, by the way. That's the beauty of it. So he's doing the L1 speed burst. That's all he's doing. Which is gone next year. Which is hilarious. So it's pointless playing how he's playing. Using lag in the speed burst. And I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but I have 72-second delay, so it's just not even fun. This is how this weekend's going to be. I guess, man, that good gameplay was just because of the time I was playing, or I got lucky during the week or whatever, but who knows. If you guys didn't realize what happened there, too, the player lost the ball about 6 times and was able to keep it because of tacklebacks, and then he used an L1 speed burst on top of the delay to get by me. So it's pointless. Every time I'm winning the ball from a tackle, it's just going back to him. Look at this. Look at the delay. Look at how quick he's able to move. Look at this. Look at the difference. He 100% is causing this shit. Let's go ask him. Look at that. He knows what he's doing, dude. There's no way. There's no way you're going to convince... Yeah. It's a joke, guys. I can't believe people even played this game this year this long. Thank God I chose to go and play the other games. Let's go talk to him. Let's ask this dude. So, are you aware you're playing with 3-second delay and still struggling, or do you think it's a fair game? I want you to go watch Gamester FC. I know you probably know this, but are you aware or not, Mr. Speed Boost that's gone in FC26? The way you play abusing something that's everything you're using is removed in FC26 because it has 0 skill. So you probably are aware of the lag, but if you want to see how embarrassing you look, Gamester FC. On YouTube, or you can go to Kick or Twitch, but it's so funny because I have overlays on you. You have 3-second delay, and you still are terrible using speed burst and literally everything that's gone tacklebacks. So you're gonna sit here and use it the rest of FC25, even though you've gone nowhere this year, and then 26 comes out and you'll end up quitting and going to play GTA. But I'm just wanting to make sure you knew that we're all laughing at you. Fucking losers. Let's go speed burst in FC25. That sounds like fun. I can't wait. The exact shit that they remove because it's no skill is what these losers like this use. Look at the delay, bro. Look how bad he is too. I mean, you have no idea how bad you have to be. My players, when I'm passing the ball, it's literally pointless playing. I can't even believe. Yeah, if anybody's been playing this whole time, I want to know how it's even possible. You can't even do anything. There's no way he doesn't realize the lag. There's no way he's that bad. Look at this. I can't do a thing. Look at my players leaving the ball. Pointless. Pointless, guys. Who is playing this game and enjoying this? Like, how are you guys even finding this worth it? Can anybody answer that for me? How are you guys even finding it worth it? But it's always the low-level losers, bro. It's always like the speed. You know what I mean? It's never... See, look, he's a... Hey, dummy, you were on live, you idiot. That means the lag, everything was seen. Look at your level, bro. You're a terrible player. Literally, I would press a button, there was 4-second delay, and you still struggle. You're a typical loser that's going nowhere. Everything you use is being removed from 26. You still struggled, and I had 3-second delay. Just think about that. You can go watch for yourself. It's obvious how low level you are. You could take somebody that never played the game and they would win against someone who had 3-second delay, and you still had trouble. You had to use a speed burst to score goals, bro. And lastly, if you don't believe me, go to my YouTube channel and compare where you play to where I play, bro. I mean, it's embarrassing that you waste your time and you don't even make anything off of it. It's like it's hilarious that you play. Let's see if this dude will get on. I wonder what it would be like if I'm the host against him. So I could show you guys just how bad the lag is. He won't do it though because he knows it. Because it was level. But I'll try. Just to show you. But this is terrible, bro. Like, it's not even funny how bad that was. I was winning the ball off of a tackle. And then it literally didn't even pass it right away, like registering the tackle as a pass. It waited 2 seconds. That's how bad the delay was, bro. I mean, that's terrible. That's literally a full, like when I say seconds, we're talking like milliseconds, which matters. Bro, that was like full seconds behind. How do players put up with this? There's no way that this is worth people's time, which I guess is why FC25 fails so bad, but losers like this. See, bro, you're too big of a loser to come on and talk about why you're such a low-level player. If you could do that every game, you would be on top, but you only can win games where the players lag by 3 seconds because you're a loser. He knows it, though, dude. He didn't even know how to spell easy either. I told you, you know going into these games, it's certain. All I hear is a loser that's failed at a game all year. You spent hundreds of hours to finish nowhere, bro. I'm talking 0 top qualifications. 0. You realize you don't have a channel, you have no reason to play, and you sit there using everything that's being removed for FC26, winning lag games. You're a loser, bro. That's hilarious. Why don't you get on? Let's talk. I just called you. Talk on this party. Let's figure out how you're not a loser. You barely could win a game when there's 3-second lag. You're using everything that they removed from FC26. So why do you think they removed tacklebacks, speed bursts with L1? Why do you think they removed everything you were using, even though there was lag and you shouldn't even have had to use it? Why do you think they removed all of that? Think about that. Let's see if we can get them on. I'm going to try to play him when I'm the host. Let's see if he'll do it. And then why do you think I'm 3 divisions ahead of you? Why do you think you're playing at such a lower level with a terrible record? And you've put, look at your hours compared to mine. Do the math, brother. Come on, man. Think. Let's see this. I guarantee. Watch this. These players are all the same. This is exactly what when you hear the content creators talk about these players ruining the game, the tacklebackers, the L1, what we were reading on it, what we were reading on Foot Police's thing. I can't wait till the rats start to play on day 1. Remember what it said? Let's pull it up. Hey, go to Foot Police, or I'll do it for you, and read what's being removed and read what it says at the bottom. That's literally written for you. Not to mention, you had 3-second lag. Check O Gamester FC. You can see for yourself. I hate how it's only 15 seconds, so you have to keep fucking doing videos. You can't just send one. This is the type of loser that will end up slipping, though, and saying like he used a hotspot or something. I know it. Exactly. 0 accomplishments. All hours wasted. Not $1 you made on this. Not 1 top rank. Why do you think that is? You can't answer it, can you? It's funny too. The lag never happens against skilled players. Never. Oh, there he is right here. Hey, Drew, go look at how many people watch after the fact. Dipshit. Go look who watches after. You are a total loser. Look at your level. It's hilarious, bro. Let's look at this, guys. So let's read this, Drew. This is how many people are going to see you're a loser. And then I want to show you this, Drew. I want to show you. This is about you. I want to show you this post about you real quick. Let me show you this post about you real quick. Here you go. First of all, hundreds of people watch afterwards, and I could care less if it was 2 people. I don't do it for that. But I make definitely more money than you. Let's just put it that way. You idiot. I'd make definitely more money than you, that's for sure. And if it was 2 people, I would still be doing it because it's not about that. It's not about that right now. The money helps it go around for sure. But either way, I'd be playing, and I'd be playing for something. Go look at my FC Pro record from earlier on. Hey, Drew, Let me show you something. Why do you think I have this and you don't? Let me show you this real quick. I'll show you two things. Drew, what do you think this means right here? What do you think this is? Mr. Oh, I'm so good I can win with 3-second lag using speed burst. What do you think this is right here? Let me show you something. Why do you think I have this and you don't? Right? Why do you think I have this and you don't? What is this, Drew? What do you think this is for? Go ahead and try to get into this. Go ahead and try to get into this. What do you think this is, buddy? Do you know how you get that? You get that by being a good player, by actually winning without being a rat. You see that, Drew? What is that? Can you spell it? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So look at this. So this is what I'm going to show you about this guys like Drew. So guys, so this dude makes 0. And then you could say, well, what about playing for the love of football, right? That's why we all play. Well, this is a guy like Drew. This is who this is written for. So let's go look at this real quick. Drew, does this sound familiar on how you play? Now remember, you failed all year, right? You failed all year. You haven't done one thing playing like a rat. So clearly you don't care about football. Clearly you have no life because you still play a game, not even playing football, right? So, total loser, right? Total loser. But read this. L1 speed boost, gone. All the glitches are nerfed to the ground. No more L1 speed boost. No more acceleration from step overs or any moves. First time through balls are gone. Travellas are gone. And obviously tacklebacks are gone. I can't wait to see glitch abusers in the first week of the game. Drew, this is you. Nobody likes losers like you. Nobody likes losers. Read that and tell me that's not you. Now, when you go back and watch our game, you're going to see how bad you are. I would press pass and you could count to 1 before it would go through. And you still needed to use glitches to find any success. That's how bad you are at this game. Now, we don't even need to look at that, which you can go look at it and see how embarrassing it is that you even waste your time playing. But you can look at your record in the hours that you've played the game. Drew, you are the loser that everyone laughs at. You. Now, even if I made $1, which you'd be surprised, but even if I made $1, I'm still making more than you, but you are too stupid to realize it. You look at the people watching live. You look at the people watching live, you don't see the hundreds of people that watch after, and you're worried about the wrong thing. What you should be worried about is the fact that you've wasted. Let's see if we can see how many hours Drew's wasted. Remember, he doesn't even play football. He's using everything that's gone from the game next year, so he's not going to be crap next year. He's going to fail again. He privates it, so it's probably thousands of hours. When these losers private their stuff like that, it's because they can't do anything. Drew, how many of these have you won? How many of these have you won? Let's look at this. How many tournaments have you won? These right here. Because you're probably one of those players that would either try to cheat or lag in them. But you've won 0. You won 0. So, no matter what you do in this game, you fail. You don't play tournaments. You can't qualify for FC Pro. Right? I'm trying to find any reason there is why you would be wasting your time to not play football and to keep getting low rank after low rank after low rank. So no FC Pro, no tournaments, so you haven't won any FC points. See in that upper corner? All you do is come in and spend thousands of hours hoping for lag games to finish low rank. You are a loser. And you realize that the game was live. So not one person can't see that you would kick the ball at me, lose it. I would win the ball, and then the tackle would register and kick it back to you. And you would just run forward because you knew what was coming. You are literally the definition of a rat. That's what you are. But you are one of those young losers that no one can stand. That's why they're nerfing everything out of the game, bro. That's why they're nerfing everything you use out of the game. No one cares about wins in August. It's literally about preparing for FC26. You won't even play football and enjoy the game. You're sitting there being a rat in August. Even after failing, it's been almost an entire year, and I'm sure you've played previous years. Not one rank 1, not one pro event, nothing. You don't do anything. You don't qualify for anything. Oh, I play for fun, bro. Totally, bro. I play for fun. Man, I play because I like to see you crash out, bro. Think about how big of a loser you have to be. I mean, come on, bro. Think about how big of a loser you have to be. Not one thing that you can point to and say, bro, I spent 1,000 hours. I've got 8 rank 1s, 19 rank 2s. Nothing, bro. You have 0 accomplished. That's what's hilarious. That is what is hilarious. And when those people watch afterwards, those hundreds of people, by the way, when you look at afterwards, and they see people like you, they realize like, oh yeah, dude. See, everybody has to deal with these losers. Like, damn, can you imagine being this dude, Drew? He's the one who took the L here. I mean, let's think about it. If not, you would be the one showing your accomplishments. I mean, even getting into the pro events could be something for you, but you can't. Even winning one tournament could be something for you, but you can't. That's why you private your stuff, because if you went to your account, which by the way, this is my second account, you would have nothing here because you can't win. You can't compete. You can go in and you can have your glitch wins. By the way, still not even playing football. I could see if you were like, love football, but you lost all the time, but at least with lag, you could actually play good football. Bro, you still are using glitches when you have 3-second advantage. That's the funniest part about this whole thing, dude. So yeah, so Drew's Drew. Drew's Drew, bro. Think about that. He's in his own world. Look at his message. Look how he talks. Look how he is. That's why he fails. Not one thing accomplished this entire year. Not one thing. But yeah, if it continues like this, there's no point. Hopefully, FC26, if they're doing what they said, players like Drew will be gone. And then we won't have to worry about it. Playing this game for absolutely nothing. Can't even be for fun or to like football because he doesn't play football. He has not one accomplishment. So what? Think about it to yourself. Why would he even be playing? If he's not a total loser, why would a guy like that be playing? Think about how sad your life has to be. And then he admits he's younger. So let's say he's a 20-something. Bro, what are you doing with your life? You know no one would watch you play 'cause you couldn't start a channel. No one cares what some glitch loser is doing. It's obvious what you're doing, and you're definitely not even playing football. Notice what happens when you can actually move in this game. And it's funny, Drew, how, yeah, there's lag. Yeah, it doesn't feel great. But I can actually move. It's pretty funny how when you play against players that aren't lag losers, you at least can do something. Notice that I'm pressing a command and I got like 2-second delay. But I still can compete. But against you, it was twice as bad. And it's kind of funny how you knew it too, the way you played. Like you were playing, everything was running forward. Everything was being a loser like you are, bro. But yeah, enjoy being you. Enjoy playing for 0. Literally nothing. Just wasting your fucking time. Look at this lag nonsense, bro. Game after game. Yeah, it's no wonder that FC was their worst ever as far as it's no wonder this is the worst game as far as sales and stuff go. When you got losers like Drew even able to come close to winning. I'm going to offer him a challenge too. I'm going to offer him $500 $500, I'll send it if he finishes better than me rank-wise. Let's see if he'll take it. By the way, what a run from Rooney. Can't believe he couldn't finish that off, though. Look, the exact same shit you gotta deal with every game with these lower-level players like Drew. That's the other thing he doesn't understand is, since it's my second account and with where I'm at and how the matchmaking works, I know what level Drew is. That's the best part. And when I say Drew, just remember that he represents every rat out there. So anybody who plays against players like them, just remember what I'm saying. Not one accomplishment. Just remember that. I'll prove it to you one time. One of these losers will be dumb enough to take this challenge, and they'll think that they're little, just because they don't know that, like, this is my second account or whatever. They'll think that their little 9-7 record, or, you know, whatever the fuck they get, 9-6 record, I guess would be, is going to be good enough to like beat me for the $500. They'll send it over. Or they'll get, like, you know, 7 and 8 and think that will be good enough for you. Get what I'm saying? Because obviously, if he's dumb enough to be playing this game, he's too dumb to see that I had 3-second delay. Probably he just realizes, like, oh, there's certain games where even when I lose the ball, they pass it right back to me. I don't know why, man, but I'm gonna keep using it. You know, so he just runs forward, not knowing what's going on exactly. That's the type of person Drew is. Like, man, I love how I'm scaring them so bad that they're winning the ball and kicking it right back to me, man. I love it. No cap, bro. I win the ball and they get scared and kick it to me. I can't figure out why, but I love it. Whenever it happens, I win those games. Like, he's too stupid to realize what's going on. You know what I mean? This dude's lagged like crazy. Now this dude's screwed. His Mbappe had that shot by a mile and he can't even get it off. Do you see what I'm talking about, guys? This is what this game is. But stupid Drew, too dumb to realize it. He just likes when they kick it back to him and he can dribble them and get wins with his speed burst. I still finish rank 7, but man, it's fun because I get some wins. I like playing soccer. It's a lot of fun on PlayStation. Look, he can't shoot the ball. He's delayed like no other, dude. He is delayed like no other. I can tell. His Mbappe just had a 5-second advantage. And now I'm going to end up whooping his ass. I mean, I'm feeling it too. It's not like I don't have bad connection too. But look at his tackles going off 3 seconds later. So now he's on the receiving end. But notice the difference between me and Drew. I'm not a piece of shit. And I'm actually not acting like I'm good. Oh, 3-0. I'm saying this dude's only in this position because he's fucking delayed like crazy. Now, who knows if I would win or not? We'll never know, though. Because, look, he can't even bring the ball down. Let's ask him. I guarantee it. Bro, you're delayed like crazy, aren't you, man? I just had that problem against some rat loser that was on here acting like he was good because he had 3-second delay. But I can tell you're delayed, aren't you? See if he'll accept it. I guarantee you he's delayed the same exact way. But again, notice the difference between me and Drew. Drew sits there, he's either a total rat loser, like, yes, he's lagged, I can take advantage of it, yes. Or he's so dumb, like I was saying, too dumb to realize it, like, man, they just like kicking back to me sometimes. I don't know why they do it, but I'm just playing such good defense, they'll kick me the ball back, and then I could score on them, man. It's awesome. I love it. So he's one of those two. Either way, total freaking loser. But watch this. I guarantee you this dude is lagging. Watch. Bro, you're delayed like crazy, aren't you? I just played this loser rat that was that did it and thought he was good against me. I can totally tell because the way your shots aren't going off, just the way you're playing. Are you lagged? Meaning like you go to shoot and it takes forever. You go to pass and it takes forever. Is that what is happening? I'll pause. Let's see what he says. So see the difference though, guys? And notice I'm actually making people aware. There's people out here that have been, this has been driving them crazy. They've been dealing with the menus. Boom, I told you. There you go. So when this comes out on video, what's up everybody? OG here. So I want to show you guys something. We're going to start here, and then I'll have to pull up the recording from the last one. But this player right here, this only drew. Rat loser, total glitcher, everything that's being nerfed in FC26 he used. On top of that, I was delayed about 3 seconds, right? So the reason why I'm making this into a video is because this loser comes in here and I quote, "Oh, I got you. I smoked you 3-0 before half. Oh, nobody watches you. What are you even playing for? This and that." Now, mind you, this is a loser that has finished low level every game, low rank, I should say, every game. No accomplishments. Playing for no reason. Not playing for the love of football because everything he does is not football. That's why everything he did, even with 3-second delay, is being nerfed out of the game, right? I'm talking speed burst after speed burst, after tackle back, instant through balls over and over. Just a total spam loser, right? That remember, didn't accomplish anything from it, so it's not like he could say, you know, "Oh, bro, it's because I win the game and I'm addicted. I don't like playing like this." No, he comes in and brags as if he has skill. Not realizing that I finished about 6 levels ahead of him, right? If you really count it, if you really look. Not realizing that he spent a whole year failing, right? He's the one who's taking the L without a doubt in life and in this game. But I want to explain something to you. I'm playing a player right here that's lagging the exact same way, okay? Now, it sucks for him. Obviously, I just let him back into the game talking to you guys, but I have his messages right here, which I'm about to show you. And what I told him was, "I know you're lagging. I know, I can tell because I just had it with some rat loser. I have it all the time." He's like, "Yes, it's annoying." So he's actually a pretty decent player, right? But I wanted to make sure to record this so you're going to be able to see this in the second half. Exactly what we have to deal with. Now, it's not that I have perfect connection, right? By any means. But this is what I mean by it's not even. How did I know he was lagging to message him and confirm it? How did I know this? Because when I'm passing and shooting, it's going off instantly, right? When he's doing it, it's taking 3 seconds. So a loser like Only Drew, a loser like this dude, this Only Drew, is either A, like I said earlier, too dumb to realize it, too dumb to realize that there's lag, and he's thinking, "Oh man, they're just taking forever, or they're kicking it back because I'm so good and they're scared." Who knows what he thinks? Like, who knows what a dude like that is, you know what I mean? Or he knows it and he loves it. Like, yes, they're lagging. I can't wait. That's why I'm gonna go for these tacklebacks. I'm gonna go for this. So either way, he's a loser, right? Either way, obviously, either way. But me, I'd rather point it out so the players going through this can have something to refer to, so they know. Because there's a lot of people dealing with this that don't understand why, right? They don't understand what the deal is, what's going on. I've looked into it enough, talked to enough people. I know exactly what's going on. So we're going to go and we're going to play the rest of this game, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Because this dude's actually a decent enough player. And this is where you get screwed in this. So if you're one of these players, don't go crazy. You know, thinking like, or don't think you're going crazy. This is exactly what's happening. Who knows why it happens, the exact reason, or maybe some of you know more about the technical side. All I know is that it happens. Where one side can totally play normal and the other side is delayed big time, right? See my defenders running out of the way. He just ran over the ball. The ball just went through my player. But yeah, it's just a lag mess of a game right now. I have no idea why I can't tackle that, why there's such... Like, the delay is crazy. But again, my opponent, no doubt, is going through this same crap. But I'll tell you what he did. Oh, I have no more timeouts to do it. He went full press, because that's what you got to do to try to get some movement out of your players. See? His tackles are always freaking delayed, dude. His tackles are always delayed. Now, I had to make a manual run there just to get any type of movement. But you guys see what I'm talking about. So, I'm not some eloquent explainer or something, and I'm not like I'm not a tech nerd. I actually wish I was, because then I could explain this better. But players like Drew, they are the reason why this game is where it's at. Now, I'll explain why. Can he control the lag? No, of course not. Well, at least we don't think. There's some players that say that they do purposely, like, use hotspots and shit like that. Obviously, if they do, they would never admit it. If someone would do something like that, it would be a loser like Drew, like that only Drew guy. But with that being said, even if he didn't, even if that wasn't the case, see there, I can't commit a tackle, I can't do anything. Even if that wasn't the case, right? Look at this. Everything's so fucking backwards and delayed. It just took my tackle direction and turned it into a pass across the box. I can't even play anymore. I can't even move anymore. It's pointless. I can't tackle. I can't do anything. I just still wanted to show you guys. So it goes both ways sometimes it doesn't. The first half I could move perfectly, by the way. Not perfectly. What did I say at the beginning? I forgot what I said, but it wasn't exactly perfectly. It was just way better than this. I mean, I don't know what this is exactly. Beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. You love making stuff happen like that in laggy matches. But, again, I'd rather let you guys know this. So if you're like my opponent and how I message him, so he knows that I recognize that he's not at his full. I'm definitely not mine. I know you guys can see with the overlays. And like they said, even the FC26 players, we know that even one frame being thrown off with a game like FC can screw you up. And this is like 20 frames. You know what I mean? Like the way, if I had to make it equivalent based on that, like they were talking about the lag and the amount of, like you could have 0.1 something they were talking about and it would still affect your play. So imagine, we're talking about from like barely the smallest amount of delay you ever could have and it was still affecting gameplay. This is EA Sports admitted this themselves. So imagine how much this is like throwing off the game, right? And they were obviously speaking in more scientific terms, but even if you're not a scientist, even if you don't know what's going on, you're either a loser like only Drew, right? And you just and you just accept it as like, oh, I'm just really good. Like if you don't know or you do know and you use it as like a tool or even cause it to be worse, whatever it is, right? If FC26 truly addressed it, it's going to be the best day ever watching losers like Drew never come play this game again. Like Foot Police was saying, like, I can't wait on day one to see these losers' responses, right? But the other side of it is, if they're wrong, if they don't truly fix this, right? If they don't truly fix this, then we're in for it. We're going to have to find a new game without a doubt. I have to be careful. I don't know why that player just ran away like that, but both of us are just delayed like crazy. It's nuts. It's ridiculous. I'm going to let him know in here. Yeah, bro, you'll have to check out my channel, dude. I was delayed like crazy, too. And I actually decided to start recording this just because I wanted to show everybody, man. But I was delayed, too. I could tell you were. But I played this dude, this only Drew. You could tell he's passing the ball, shooting the ball, like, perfectly, right? Then running at you, purposely going for tacklebacks. Like, you can tell when players have delay or not, and you can tell when they're rats or not. So, like I said, it's either A, some of these losers know how to cause it with, like, using hotspots, like ping spiking, whatever they call it, or B, even if they don't, and they still think they have skill because they won with it, I mean, it's hilarious. So, yeah, you could watch the game back, bro. I had really bad delay, too. Obviously, I knew you did based on just what I was seeing. So, I wanted to point out it's not like I don't recognize it. And hopefully, they really did get rid of it in 26. So, yeah, see the difference between that and Drew? Oh, bro, you don't have people watching. Oh, dude, you can't stream. You ain't streaming. You can't make any money. You can't make any money. He brought up money. Remember that. Like, he brought up money. And even if I make $1, bro, I'm making more money than Drew. That's for sure. And I'd much rather be doing this. If I'm going to play this game, I'd much rather be actually succeeding overall than worried about getting lag wins in August. And I'd much rather be helping people, even if it's just this dude's going crazy dealing with this shit. And I'm able to, like, be like, bro, I recognize it. Trust me. I mean, other people see it. We're trying to fix it or whatever, you know? Let's see what this dude says. I gotta turn this up. See if you guys can hear this. I don't know if it will
get the fuck off this game.
Play through my mic or not. Let's see.
You play like a little fucking girl, get the fuck off this game.
I guess he got mad. Damn.
You play like a little fucking girl, get the fuck off this game.
He said, you play like a fucking girl. That's what he said. Damn, I was trying to help him out. That's what I get. God, can you imagine all these little pussy boys that play this? Listen what I said to him. Listen to the difference. So yeah, you can watch the game back, bro. I had really bad delay too. Obviously, I knew you did. Hopefully, they really did get rid of it. Just what I was seeing, so I wanted to point out it's not. Yeah, I was like, I recognize you were lagging, bro. Don't worry. Hopefully, they get rid of it in 26. Didn't say like, damn, dude, I beat you or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, these losers are always going to be these losers, bro. But whatever. Now you see why I am the way I am with them. Can you imagine being? I mean, who's raising these little pieces of shit? Who is raising these? Let's ask this. Let's try to get this Drew guy. We gotta get this Drew guy on. Hey Drew. So, in case I know you're probably listening on stream, you won't admit it, but in case you aren't, $500 if you get a better champs than me. You have to confirm it. You have to confirm it. So once you hear this, confirm it. If you accept $500, you send me with your PSN and everything your final result. $500 if you get a better champs rank than me. So do the math. You already beat me one game, so you already know I have one loss there. All you have to do is get a better champs than me. I mean, the way you just destroyed me 3-0 that quick, right? So you should easily be able to do it. $500. Let's see what this loser says. 100% he won't be able to do anything, but because he's terrible, guys. The way the matchmaking works, remember, every single one of these guys, I've guessed their ranks, their divisions and stuff, because remember, I just started this channel like what? Literally a month ago. A little less if you're being honest. I'm pretty sure. It was around there, right? I mean, look at the hours. I've got like 100 hours in. Let's see. Now it's 140 hours, okay? And I'm already caught up to these guys. So that means they've been playing all year. And they're at this same level. And remember, I've been playing UFL, eFootball. They're just rivals, champs. They have all the top players. They don't just have like this team I put together is a fun team, right? And it's not bad by any means. But that's a 1 month team. They have a whole year. And we're matching up. That's how I know, and not to mention by how they play and stuff. So just remember this, guys. Remember this whenever you come across them. I mean, they're as pathetic as you get. Now, I'm going to offer that 500. A guy like Drew is going to be embarrassed because he's already looked and he's seen one person. So he was relieved. He's messaging. He's thinking one person's only going to see this and hear this. Then he's going to look back and look at all my videos and streams and realize, like, okay, that amount of people is a little worse. I do not want, that's going to be embarrassing. Then he's going to realize when I just sent him that challenge that he's going to be embarrassed because when he loses, he's not going to send it over. That's why he hasn't sent it yet. 99% sure he's probably listening to this in the stream right now. He won't send it over because he knows it will prove my point. He's going to end with a terrible rank, right? Even having that win against me, which is a total lag game, while using glitches, and he's going to finish like a glitch rat loser does. Probably, I would guess he'll be lucky to get over 500, right? Probably finish like 7-8, maybe 8-7, if he's lucky. Whereas if you could actually, what you can see, and a blind person could see, like, he doesn't know that it was a lag match, but if you wanted to be a stupid person and say, oh no, what if he's just a really good player, bro? Watch what happens. He's heard every message. You've seen he came in here and chat. He'll hear that one, and he'll run away because at the end of it, that's like an embarrassment for him. Having his whole thing blasted where he finishes terrible and I beat him out. He wants to take that win and just hold on to it so tight because he doesn't win anything. The minute I reached out to him, that like made his day, like, oh yes, I gotta win. Oh my god, I gotta win against someone that streams. Oh my god. Alright, now we can go get the regular Rooney card. Alright, so where's this at? SBC. Damn it. Okay, so hold on. Let me think about this. Alright, so we can go like this. 6 foot. Controlled. Maybe I won't even have to boom. So Lampard, Coman. I could keep Gervinho and Keane. We'll take that all day long. All right, and Rooney's done. We got him. Boom. Just in the nick of time. Come on, yeah, I'm not going to ever sub him in. Best player in Manchester United history. Second is Ronaldo. I don't care what anybody says. Rooney, more storied, longer. Yeah, didn't get the Ballon d'Or, but represented the badge longer, better. Gotta love it. Orange boots for Rooney, huh? What the fuck? Quick sell this one. We don't need that. Get this Rooney up there. Put artists on him. I should have one. Nope, I don't. Wait, I do, don't I? Nope. I'll go finisher. Screw it. Damn it, I have to go all the way back out. Notice you're not going to hear anything from Drew. He already heard it. And he's going to be nowhere to be found. That would have made it fun too. Every game I would have been thinking about that. It's always fun playing for something like that. To embarrass a rat, I'll do it any day of the week. And if you're listening, Drew, I will send you the 500 if you can beat me. Why would I want to embarrass myself? Why would I put that out on stream for everybody to hear and then not pay you? Never would I do that. Please say I can get one for 550. Yes. Just at the nick. Thought for sure it was going to be higher, but we'll take it. Down to 0. All fodder, everything to get this man right here. We'll take it all day long. Take it all day long. Max out shooting, essentially max out dribbling, of course. That's huge. See if we can get one more game in that's not just a complete joke with connection. So far they've been horrible. That was fun beating the crap out of that player though that I was trying to be nice to. Maybe that's the joy of it too, is that when these rats get screwed over on their trying to do their own crap that they take advantage of all the time. Good. Claudia. Good. What the hell? Oh, I read it too. Oh my God, no way. Dude, this is what we got to deal with every game. What did he even do to beat my player there? He literally just ran. You can't get more pointless to play on the weekends than this. He literally just ran through my my player, dude. Didn't even do a move, nothing. But Rooney's got it. Such a beast of a player. You add that to skilled shooting, and you have yourself the perfect striker. The perfect striker. And I'm not going to lie, I did like Claudia better at Cam. Look. Oh, that's what he's doing. He's doing the old Drew, the old ratty through ball. That's what we're going to call rats from now on. Only is Drew. We'll call the rats Drew. What a finish that would have been. Oh my God, that would have been so sick. Go, come on, counter, counter. Dude, what the fuck? Goal. That's a goal. Told you. You gotta get good at doing them quicker. They'll put a player on the line and clear it off. Now I wish they would overhaul that system. You know who's got the best is eFootball. It's the most realistic. You actually got to train with each player because they have their own like styles, their own perfect amount of power you have to shoot with and everything. It's actually awesome. They do that well. Beautiful. I don't know if you guys seen it, but I moved them that direction. Guess right. I love when you're like, because I'm not a rat loser like these other people, so I love when your actual movements, your actual intelligence is rewarded, right? Because that's what real football is about. It's your decision making. That's what makes you a good player. Bravo. Isolate, isolate, dominate, dominate. Puteya. Pina, oh yeah, Pina from the left was in there. Dude, 5'3" and 5'8", you'd think you could tell a difference, but they look the same with that damn ponytail. Yeah, I don't know. You guys see why it's so annoying when you lose to those rats. It would have been, if it's just like a lag, like even that last game against that dude who ends up being a rat pissed off player himself that I beat. Dude, he was lagging. Like, I mean, I'm not going to lie about it. I want to point it out. And I was trying to be cool with him and trying to play regular. And I guess he got mad because he couldn't be a rat himself, right? I don't understand. But the point is I'm not one of those losers. Like, I'm not going to be happy when I win a game like that. I want to play players that actually want to play football, win or lose. I can't even believe, I couldn't imagine being a dude like that only Drew. Or any of these rats. He's just the flavor of the day, a dime a dozen, right? And then this weird marking and weird, I don't know. FC26 was a disaster, bro. Can't move, can't do anything. Everything's reacting after the fact. Look at the passes, bro. What the fuck is this game? What is this game? What is the delay? The inconsistencies? It's all just terrible. Look at this. Look at how bad the delay is. No way, Rooney ain't missing that. Give me a break. Look at the delay. She took 3 steps instead of shooting it 1 time. I can't believe players have been just playing this all year. For any of you guys that didn't boycott this when other players did to get the changes, you should damn near be made to play this. Although you're probably the rats that like this shit. I mean, how in the fuck were you guys playing this shit all year? And for those of you, for context, who don't realize, I left in December. And it wasn't nearly this bad, dude. Oh my god. If you know, you know. This game's such a fucking joke, bro. I mean, look at this dog shit. I have half of mine to just roll out. In the stream, in this, wait for 26. If I wasn't a competitor, I would. Fucking joke, dude. Look it. That's what you gotta deal with in this joke of a game. They better have gotten rid of this shit. Dude, I can't play one pass on time. Oh my god, now I gotta turn off fucking precision shooting too. Because of the goddamn delay. I can't stand it, dude. So there's a goal taken away. That's beautiful. In a tie game. That shouldn't even be a tie game already. Everything I did was right there. And I was fucking penalized by the delay. See what I'm saying? I have to guess 16 seconds early. But it's so easy to do because I'm just a much better player. And so of course it's going to suck having to fucking have tight games against these losers. I shouldn't call them losers. That's a competitive side. Not all of them. That's what they make you feel like, though. Look at this. Everything he's doing, he's losing the ball, but he's getting like a second chance. You get what I'm saying? Fucking beautiful. That's how you score skilled goal. Sucks that it turned off precision shooting because I want to practice for 26, but you gotta do what you gotta do in this laggy bullshit. This motherfucker thinks he's playing good, too. That's the hilarious part. He thinks these stupid skill moves he's doing, it's so easy to read this shit. And I have to sit here and fucking entertain this, like, be the you know what I mean? Stupid ass. Go ahead and look at the overlays on that one. If you're wondering if I meant to do that or not. Oh, you got lucky as shit there. Oh, great. Here we go. There we go, goal. Come on, pussy. Look at this shit. Ha! That's who that was supposed to go to. Bravo. That's how you score. I don't think you can get much more skill than that. It would be nice to be able to fucking do that more often. And if anybody does watch this newer, doesn't want, I should do a compare video with my older stream, 2 streams ago. And then you would be able to see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But nonetheless, we pull it off. Only that one loss to the one loser with the beautiful knowledge that he's just getting destroyed because of how bad he is. You guys got to go do Rooney, by the way. You got to. Let me do something real quick. There's that. I'm debating waiting to see if we can get at least some better gameplay here in a bit. I think I might do that, dude. Damn, near perfect now, so that's huge. So done there. What new evolutions came out today? Evolutions. Nothing here. Nothing, okay. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I got Rooney, 3-1. Fortunate. Probably should have took that game against that original dude. I said, I'm only going to play, I know these losers with these types of PSN names. But at least it got to spread more awareness about these types of losers. Bro, you are so focused on money and you make $0. I'm offering you $500. right? What else are you going to do? Why won't you accept it? Because you're too embarrassed? Exactly. Who wouldn't take that unless they know they're going to get embarrassed? You don't want to send me your terrible record because then exactly what I'm saying is going to be proven true. That's why you won't accept a $500 bet. I don't know if I can say bet because PSN's snowflakes. That's the reason you will not accept a $500 offer, a donation essentially, because you're so embarrassed at sending how bad you are. Because it proves that all you can do is be a lag rat. If he accepts this, I'll keep playing. But other than that, I've given him, what, an hour, 2 games, 45 minutes, whatever. He's read everything instantly, came into the chat. But, yeah. When you know, you know. Those ratty players, and the reason why they can't sustain that is because not every game is going to be that awful. You see these other games where there's terrible delay. You've seen that one where I called it. I showed you that my opponent didn't ask him and he confirmed it. Dude, it's not going to be like that every game. So when you have no skill, when everything you do is trying to be a rat, that's what you get. You get a few wins that isn't even playing football, and then you lose. And then you get a few wins and you lose. And you do that every day. And the fact that there's losers out there spending hundreds, thousands of hours doing that, bro. If FC didn't fix that, that's what we're stuck with. We're stuck having to lose to those types of players, bro. There's zero football in it. My boy Owen said he packed Hullet out of a random pack. That'd be nice to pack him, but anyways. Yeah, it sucks, man. 3-1, good record, but I'm leaving feeling, not feeling satisfied with it, bro, because it's not about football, it's not about skill. It's just there were some cool goals in that the last couple of games, but it's just got to be much better. The menu's freezing every 2 seconds, like, we all know this game's a disaster. EA Sports admitted this game was a disaster. The difference between its good gameplay, which check any of my streams from throughout the week, especially earlier in the week, it's just so far off, it makes the game not worth it. Because who wants to deal with that? So, time will tell, man. FC26 delivers, then we'll be good to go. If not, might just be GTA 6, because I promise you, UFL and in eFootball, I've been there, tried that. You will just end up wanting to come back to FC. So that's my take. I'll be back later. 3-1. We'll continue going undefeated as far as I'm concerned in actual football, and we'll keep going later, seeing what we can get out of it, man. Rooney's an absolute beast. Pena, Puteas. Hopefully we can get some good gameplay, play some good football. I'll see you guys in a few hours. Peace.